Welcome back to the ABCs of Home Improvement. Call our experts at 845-651-1110. That's 845-651-1110 with any building or renovation questions you may have.
Okay, folks, we're back. I'd like to bring in, again, General Hudson Valley Engineering and Land Surveying, our co-sponsor, Tom Vanderbeek, engineer in Suffern, New York. Give him a call for any engineering and surveying you may need, 845-357-7450. And American Design and Build. Earl Slick here. Give him a call for your home improvement estimates. Again, his number is 845-283-6763. That's 845-283-6763. Going to go a little aside here and clipped a little something out for you folks. Again, we want to be able, since we don't have the magic hat today, to give anything away, we're going to give away a little information that can save you about $100 a month on your energy bill. All right, Earl? And there's a gentleman, he was a green builder from Rogers, Arkansas, okay, that won the 2006 Energy Value House Gold Award and the People's Choice Award by the National Association of Home Builders for figuring out a better way to energize his 5,400 square foot home. His average bill, okay, for consumption of electricity is $94 on that house, Earl.
Wow.
Okay, now, how does he accomplish this? Okay, and you guys who are out there listening, get your pencils and paper ready, because this is a way through the winter and into the spring to save yourself some money that you may not be able to make up on the heating end, because we didn't go into the insulation and how to weatherproof your house for the winter, which we might do on our next show. But this is about the lighting, okay? And what they say is better use of light bulbs. This is the first thing, okay? And what they're suggesting, okay, and what this green builder does out in Arkansas is he substitutes, okay, a regular incandescent bulb with a $6 compact fluorescent energy-saving 40-watt bulb, okay? Now that bulb lasts approximately 6 to 13 times longer than a regular incandescent bulb. So if you figure out the cost over the life of the bulb, you would have spent $46 on regular light bulbs versus the $6 you would spend on this bulb over the course of the lifetime. So first of all, there's a savings on that. Second of all, he finds by replacing a certain percentage, now this is based on a percentage, okay, the energy rating system that shows that if you replace these light bulbs, 50% of the light bulbs in your house, you will cut your consumption of electricity by about 26% on lighting. So if you...
We have a phone call.
Oh, another phone call. Okay, we'll get back to the lighting in a second. Go ahead, caller. Who's calling?
How you doing out there today, buddy?
Oh,
Yes.
Steve. How are you?
It's Steve, your traveling renovator.
How you doing, Steve? Where are you working
How you
today?
guys today?
Good. How you doing on Columbus Day, and where are you working?
It's no holiday for us. We're out here doing ceramic floor.
Oh, nice. Well, that's the right thing to be doing on Columbus Day, ceramic tile. It's part of the ethnicity of the background of the Colombians, so to speak. Where are you doing that job?
Today.
Where are you doing that, Steve? Where's that job at?
This is in Rockland County.
Oh, nice. Very good. So you've been in Rockland a few times this week.
Trying to get into
Yeah, I'd like to get out of it, but yeah.
And the people are still smiling, Steve. That's what we like. Steve, why don't you throw out your name and your company number again for the folks out there in Radio Land?
Great. That's the renovation consultant at 845-831-7609.
Steve, it's great always to hear from you. What color tile are you putting down there? What type of a job? Because we talked about, in general terms, tile. I mean, is it a mud job? Is it a thin set? Why don't you give us a little background real quick on the job?
We're doing a floor with, we built it up with some wonderboard, and then we're going down with some thin set and a nice 13 by 13 ceramic tile over that.
Very nice, very nice. Did they think about radiant heat while they were doing this floor system, Steve?
No, this is a townhouse situation.
Oh, okay, gotcha. So you can't get underneath there. There's somebody below.
Yeah.
Okay, nice. So it sounds like you're having fun, Steve. So maybe next week you'll be calling us from a different location, or you'll tell us about
Or
the
a different
finish.
part of the house.
Yeah, different part of the house. That sounds good. Excellent. Well, it's always nice to hear from you, Steve. We always look forward to hearing from you. It's great. We thought you'd be at the Columbus Day Parade today.
I wanted to, but work first.
Way to
I
go,
hear you.
Steve.
Will we see you tomorrow night, Steve?
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Sure, why not?
Builders Association of Hudson Valley monthly meeting.
Casino
Yes,
night.
you will.
Okay.
That's right.
We look forward to seeing you.
Okay.
All right,
care.
Steve. Thanks for calling.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Always good to hear from Steve out there. Unbelievable. Okay, let's get back to just an aside.
Light bulbs.
The light bulbs. So we were getting into to how you could save money. So could you imagine if you're saving about 20% by switching out 50% of your bulbs, what kind of money could you save if you switched them all out? That's the real question. It doesn't get into it in this study that I have here, but it says you can save more than $60 a year just by replacing 5 high-use light fixtures with regular fluorescent Energy Star labeled ones. So just 5 in an entire house.
It's a start.
So it's a start. So if you want to, make a slow break-in and over the course of a few years switch out all your light bulbs, you could be saving a lot of money. The next thing that this gentleman does, Mr. Sitz out in Arkansas, is that he gets a home energy rating system, or the blower door test. And what that does is that they get a certified installer of these fans that they put in your front door. They seal your house, and then they turn this fan on, and then they walk around the building and they check for leaks, windows, other door openings, and so forth. And when they locate them, they give you some ideas and suggest solutions. The testing is between $300 and $500, and the utility companies, you may call them, and they may actually
Offer it?
recommend somebody that can do that for you and give you a little break, because they are just as concerned, with getting that done as you are. So, and then also always think about, depending on how old your system is, the upgrading the air conditioning and furnace system.
Efficiency level. on that.
Efficiency, because a lot of these were done 15, 20 years ago, and they're just dinosaurs. They're blowing gas out the sides. And
You got holes in the ductwork, everything else that goes
and
with
that's
it.
another thing they say, that you should check all ductwork as well to make sure the joints are sealed with mastic.
That's
So-
a big deal.
Right, so that's a lot of little tidbits we just gave you out there that could save you, between $50 and $100 on your energy bills over the course of the
Without
next few
changing
months
too many
without
things.
changing too much. So just, again, give us a call out there, 651-1110, if you're interested in some more tidbits, and we can get to some of the topics that you want. But if not, we're going to get back to the final part of the surveying here, which is, again, we're going to throw out Tommy's number and name, the Greater Hudson Valley Engineering and Land Surveying Company in Suffern at 845-357-7450, our co-sponsor of the show today. Let's talk a little bit about the storm water management. Now, that was another issue. So now, say you have a ranch house and you're going to be adding another 1,000 square feet to the side or to the rear of this building, and you already have a surface area, which is the roof area, that drains off, I don't know, maybe 3,000 or 4,000 square feet of water, and now you're going to add another 1,000
Where's
to it.
all that water go?
The question is, is your existing system capable of handling the excess water that's coming off the roof? And if you put it down into your underground system that exists, you could actually flood it and overwhelm it and create a sinkhole where the pit is. So, again, calling out an engineer, getting somebody to examine that, locating the pit or the area where the pit is, opening it up and seeing what's there.
Determine whether it's large enough.
That's correct. So, there's a lot of things. Now, a lot of times, an excavator can come in and do this for you. You don't need a land surveyor per se, but since you're going to go through all the trouble of locating it and digging it up, wouldn't it be nice to actually have it on a map so that the next time you go to do something, or when you sell your property to the next person, they have the information they require to be able to move forward on an
How
addition?
good does it look to the building inspector that you did everything proper, though?
And that's the other thing, inspections and so forth. The building departments really frown upon people trying to do these things on their own, creating pits and areas that are hidden, that are not located anywhere, that nobody supervised the installation of. So
they might not understand the gravity factor.
or a
how things
neighbor,
flow.
how close you are to your neighbor. You're putting the tank in, and your tank starts overflowing and creating a water problem near his basement, and it's letting water now into his basement. So it's always, and you don't want to have any litigation. So it's always nice to have this thing approved through the building department so that you can say that we did it the right way.
That's a very important factor when you have neighbors.
Yeah, you have Joe Homebuilder, homeowner, who on the weekend thinks he can...